Simple Man with Ethan Crelinsten, Nicky Rod, and Damien Anderson. Stay a while if you know about the jiu-jitsu. If you don't, you can come too. This is BT.
What's up, guys? Simple Man Podcast. Welcome back.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Damien.
Nick.
Obviously,
Nicky Rod.
You know the crew. We are back.
The Core 4.
Core 4 is back from, for me, an awful weekend.
All
I didn't
right,
wanna talk
so
about it,
we
but I guess
we haven't pottied it up in quite some time now, right?
It's been
a little
while.
over a week. We missed this Monday.
We missed this Monday.
We missed.
Oh, and I wasn't on with Peo, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
was.
You're
yeah.
competing.
Yep.
You were competing. Oh yeah, talk about that.
Okay, well we'll do. Okay, so karate combat. I recommend you guys all try and get on
It was sick.
the next event. Yeah, the next one's in Dubai, April 20th. They do like a ton of kickboxing matches, which are obviously entertaining, and then they always have like 3 grappling matches as part of like pit submissions, which is like the within karate combat. And it's fucking sick. They hook you up. They treat you like you're actual professional athlete, which is rare. I've rarely had that before. It's pretty nice. And yeah, next one's in Dubai, April 20th. It's going to be insane. No, I wish. But the one in May 30th is going to be in Austin. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
That's
it's going to
sick.
be it's going to be good. Still sort of looking for a match for that one. Some interesting names, but nothing confirmed. But
Who
pumped
would
for
be
that
the
one.
ideal match for you?
Well, it was going to be Lance Palmer, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Then they were talking about Gilbert Burns potentially, which
you
would be
fighting Gilbert Burns?
Oh yeah, it would be so.
I bet he accepts that.
I think so. I don't know what's going on the other end, but I think he did. But I think it might be like too much money for them. I don't know. Gilbert's going to ask for a lot probably.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Gary Heel looked him.
I know, dude. That
That'd be
would be
sick.
such a fucking cool match.
That'd
But
be sick.
there's some other names I don't know yet who they're going to
When
get.
I competed against
Rockhold?
Rockhold, I
Yeah.
believe Gilbert competed against maybe Langecker or something like that.
Really?
Or somebody that looks like Langecker.
In the
In
gi?
the gi, yeah.
Wow.
I know the match you're talking. I remember
Yeah.
that. Fuck yeah. Anyway, crazy events, and they're gonna do some more.
Wow,
Next
karate
one's
combat. Oh,
Dubai,
actually, it's
then,
called
Austin.
It's called actually
Pit submissions. Pit submissions. Yeah. They love B Team. They love the marketing and all of us really.
Well, it's like
so.
Awesome, right? Awesome's such a big.
Awesome's the
marketer.
president, yeah, and the like jiu-jitsu side of it is there's like there's matchmakers in there, and they're big fans of us, and yeah, Austin, bro, it's gonna be big.
Sick.
Yeah,
Sick.
that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the match. I subbed the guy, arm switch,
Nice.
nothing too crazy. Last minute opponent switch. Mexico, Cancun, Playa. It was right on. You guys, you remember we were in Playa?
Yeah.
Remember the Arcas de la Serena? I don't
No.
I'm saying it wrong, but we were there. Remember those 2 statues? We like
2 statues.
yeah, fucking
In Playa?
Yeah, in Playa.
What were we doing there with who?
We were just downtown drunk. We were like right around there.
I did not. Oh.
I did not. Oh, yeah. That's where it was held, right in the like center of Playa. It was so cool.
Really?
Yeah, it was outside, right on the beach. You
Okay,
could
I
see the
think
beach from
I
the
think I know what you're talking
from
about.
the pit. Yeah. Damien's like, I have no fucking idea.
I think. Well,
Yeah.
we only drank one night there.
Yeah, we were around there. Maybe we didn't go
to
but-
that place?
Yeah. Anyway.
Somebody stole your package.
Oh, that's another. Okay, so I guess that's it for karate combat. Do you guys want to talk about trials, and then we could talk about that, or should I?
No.
Feel free.
Well,
This package, yeah, let's.
okay. So recently got hooked up by Scramble, and they're sending me gear. Right?
Yeah.
They're sending me they just send me an amount I could order, and shit comes in. They have one bucket hat left in stock, and I'm like, oh, it's cool. It's like reversible. It's fucking sick. One left in stock. So I ordered that with some other shit, like a backpack, all this other shit. Fucking stolen. Package gets left in front of my door. FedEx takes a picture to prove it's dropped off. It's gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what's the plan now?
So the plan is this. All right. So we're getting Ring camera set up. Okay. We're
Did you get them set up already or not yet?
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna wait till everything's ready, and then ring camera, the track. What's that called? The tracker. What's it called?
AirTag.
Yeah,
Really?
AirTag. Oh,
Wow.
dude, I'm gonna catch this motherfucker.
Okay.
And then give him a piece of my mind. Stern talking to.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, they might not steal it if you have the ring camera.
they've done it before
Okay.
to someone else.
Okay.
Someone stole something, and their photo got posted all over the building, like wallpapered on all the elevators and shit.
Wow.
Then they were having a war. The guy would come and take it down and leave like "fuck you" and dick drawings.
Really?
This was going down for weeks. It was so entertaining. Yeah,
Wow.
for real. And I think like the management of the building told them they have to stop, so the guy just got away. I think that's what I think happened. But so yeah, we're gonna air tag it up. Probably gonna leave a turd in the bag as well, just as an extra, you know.
This would be your first turd get back.
First turn. I mean, I've done something like this before. It's
That's usually the way you go
Not
back.
my first rodeo. This is usually the first thing I do for revenge. I'm like, well, time to shit on something. Time to go back to my roots. Fall back on what you know. Fall back on what you know.
Oh, man.
Yes. So yeah, well, hopefully we'll catch him, and that's that. You know,
It could be a her. Catch her as well. You never know. Could be a chick.
could be. She has the cojones to steal from me.
You never know. You never know.
You
So,
guys,
all right.
you guys ever been around a klepto?
Klepto?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know why you're saying yeah like
No,
that?
I don't.
Well,
I don't
someone's okay.
Oh, yeah, I
what
don't
is
know
this?
either.
Can you give me his
Cutlery thieving.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, nice looking
that's not-
cups. Nice looking silverware.
I mean somebody that can't help but steal. Like if you go in any store.
Dude, I used to steal shit when I was a kid.
Yeah,
So did I.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's normal, right?
I mean, I guess as a kid, but
I'd steal
being
candy.
an
Yeah,
adult,
not anymore. I don't do that anymore.
Being an adult and like feeling like you have to steal stuff is wild.
Yeah, and
a
the
rush.
thing is, it's often like you would think that people would only steal because they can't afford it, but oftentimes it's like you can't afford it, but it's like they want the rush or something like that.
Yeah.
Like with the kleptomaniacs.
What a weird word, kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniac.
Why?
I don't know. Do you know someone?
Yeah, I do.
Who?
We got some cousins that like to steal shit. I remember realizing it. We're like 16 or something in the mall, and they're just like in the
take
mall
that.
taking shit. I'm like, what is
Why?
going on? Why? We're not poor.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like meaningless stuff. They just liked it. It was fun.
Fascinating.
Did it for fun.
Yeah. I don't think I know anybody like that's an actual kleptomaniac, but I remember for our frat we always had to get like random shit from Walmart to set up for parties and stuff. So it's like there was one time I think it was like a farm barn type of theme party, and we need to get like a tarp to lay down across the entire floor, and like the tarp is like fucking a few $100, and I'm in college and I'm just like, I'm not paying for this thing. So then I ended up snagging it.
Damn, I was actually when I was in college, I was at Walmart with one of my wrestling teammates, and he tried to steal like a phone case or something. It was like $18, and he's walking out, and like the loss prevention people like try to stop him, and he just takes off.
Bolts.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He made it.
He made it away. He was. We found him like hiding in like a fucking like
For a phone
McDonald's or
case.
something like that, and then the cops picked him up next day from college.
Oh wow!
Really?
They
Yeah.
got him.
Because of
Yeah.
a phone case.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not a
I
really
wonder-
smart
actually, this
use
is
of
just
Bro,
taxpayer.
it's a small town, so it's
Okay.
like
It's like the cops
Wow.
know the kid. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is my friend.
also they have nothing else going on.
Yeah.
They're like,
Fair.
There's one crime a week. You
They're
know?
like,
Yeah.
we're gonna get him.
Yeah.
This is taxpayer dollars at work here.
The Walmart was like a super Walmart that I went to. It was like fucking huge. And then
Super Walmart.
What I did was I just I had extra like Walmart bags, and then like I did actually buy stuff, but then I also put the tarp in one of the bags, and then like I just had my receipt and walked out. Like they checked the receipt and stuff, but I don't know. I think that's how I did.
Well,
it.
that's not their. You gave them a chance to catch you. That's negligence on their part. It's not your fault.
That's so. How did he get caught?
Him?
You have to be dumb.
There's like
Well-
7 people in the town.
Yeah, but like a phone case. This is what I would do if I were to steal one. I would take 2.
Wait, what was the story with the Honda Civic or some shit? Remember, like the murder?
Stole a Honda Civic.
No, I get a Honda Civic. Was it?
We talking about like
Year 2000
we had
Honda.
to kill
97.
somebody or something. I was like
97.
Start off by stealing like a 95 Civic.
It just
Yeah.
makes it more complicated.
So basically, to preface this, we're eating.
Well, don't
dinner.
tell him his plan.
Well, we're gonna have to.
Fine.
So we're eating dinner, and then somehow the question was, if you had to kill somebody, how do you go about doing it? Because it's like none of us, we don't know how to get away. with
Yeah,
it
I don't know how to get away at all.
Yeah, I definitely never got away with murder before. But what do you do? And Nicky Rod's like, oh, dude, it's easy. First, you steal a 97 Honda Civic. Like,
So
what?
specific.
He's like, bro, all the Civics have the same key. I'm like, where are you gonna get the key from? He's like,
eBay.
There's just so many loose ends. Gets more complicated.
He goes to kill the person, but gets arrested before because he's
for
driving a stolen car. Yeah, I don't know the first thing. I could try to Breaking Bad it, but
I don't know.
too difficult.
Shit. So how do you steal a phone case?
Oh yeah, well, you take 2, you walk around the store a little bit, you put 1 back, and then you just pretend like you never even had it. It looks like you put it back.
That's fucking pretty good.
Genius.
I stole a yo-yo once.
You thief.
It was sick.
How old were you?
Like 18. No, I was like fucking 10 something. There was like a yo-yo phase in my school, my elementary school. And I was like, there's this one yo-yo, but it was like $40. I'm like, what? Fuck. Oh, it was so
Dude,
cool.
they get expensive.
Bro.
You were into yo-yoing?
You know.
Nah, I was never into yo-yos.
Actually, there was one cool yo-yo that I got in like elementary school, but I don't think it was $40 yo-yo.
Yeah. Fucking, you're not on my level, dog.
So
Fucking-
can you do tricks and shit?
I could do a couple, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I do like the one where it swings, like
Yeah.
rock the baby.
Oh, wow.
Walk the dog, you know.
Walk the baby.
Walk the baby, throw the baby. I could yo-yo.
Oh, there was one time I snitched on myself for
That's
stealing.
terrible.
I was like 4 years old, and the guilt. I was like, so I had asked my mom for juicy fruit gum. I was like, "Can I have this?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay, bitch.
I snuck it into my pocket, and then like I put it in my room. Like I had a bathroom in my room. I put it underneath the sink, and then I would like steal a piece, you know. And then
Why'd she say no? It's fucking gum.
she didn't want me to have gum. I don't know.
It's not
Maybe
nice.
I had too much candy or something. I don't know.
All right.
This time she said no, and I don't know how long passed. Maybe like a few days, and the guilt. I was like, this is horrible. I'm gonna get caught. Like the
eating
cops
me
are gonna
alive.
know. And I was like,
Stress.
Mom, I have to show you something. I was so sad.
How old were you?
I was like 4. And then she's like, what? I'm like, come here. I opened it. I was like, I stole this.
How would she
And then,
react?
like I forget. She
Beat
she
the
honestly
shit
might
out
have
of
started
you.
laughing when she was like, just don't do it again. But the guilt hurt my heart. I was like, I can't do it. Can't take it.
Fuck. This kid once snitched on me for okay. After this story,
Oh!
we're talking about trials.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I have another stealing story actually.
Oh, yeah, you go.
All right. So in kindergarten, me and this kid, Caesar.
Caesar.
Can't remember
Yeah.
his name.
Does he
Remember his
train
name?
dogs?
No. So
Not season
basically
one.
during like one of the writing periods, like we all just like kind of wrote about something, whatever, and then the teacher would like grade, or she would be on her, I don't even know what she was doing, but basically it was like 20-30 minutes of just you do brother, come on. Come on, dog.
That's going to be bad.
Bro, we have no ventilation in here, dude.
think we weren't getting?
Brother, come on. I swear, if it's
Am I
6,
supposed
I'm
to-
leaving.
Am I supposed to feel pain?
It's gonna smell so bad,
Bro, if
Nah, it's aerated.
Bro, please keep it on that side.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
How rude! Just derailed your story,
Brother, okay, so basically,
I pray the mic picked up your fart.
bro, so basically, against the wall, there would be like easels. You guys know like easels?
Easels?
No.
Easels. So it's like big things to draw. Like they're lined up against this fucking.
Never heard this word.
You never heard of easel before?
Never.
Neither have they.
Just like
you ever
fucking,
hear that?
it's just like these stands to put up like big art canvases. So like basically it's like essentially a big wall, right? But there's space behind these easels and like bookshelves and stuff. So what me and Caesar would do was we would just fucking crawl underneath one of the easels and like crawl all the way to the back where we had these big cubbies that blocked, like it was like a
Big
section.
is this?
We're fucking 6 years old. or whatever. So
Okay.
it's like, I don't know how big the actual room was, but there's like 30 kids in the room. They're big enough. So
All right.
we would sneak behind there and go to the back in the cubbies. And then we would do that. Like that was like a joke, whatever. And one time I remember this girl, Elena Baclini. I remember her name.
She snitched.
No, she always had Scooby snacks. Yeah.
The gummy kind or the fuck?
Mm-mm.
Though they're so good.
So for snack time, and I was like, oof, stealing me some.
Oh, nice.
So we went back, and I opened up the package, and I ate like a couple of the white ones. Caesar ate a couple, and I was like, I'm not going to steal all of it.
Oh no.
So I put it back.
So
but it's open.
dumb.
Exactly, right?
Just take the whole thing.
So then we sneak back, whatever, and now 30 minutes later, it's snack time. And we go back to get our snacks. I have like whatever crackers or some shit, and she sees her opened Scooby snacks, and our cubbies were next to each other because my last name's Anderson and her last name's Baclini with a B. And then she was like, "Oh my God, Damien, somebody stole my Scooby snacks," and I was like, "I cannot believe that. That's crazy. You have to tell the teacher." And then, so she's like, okay. So she goes, tells the
What
teacher.
a bad thing to tell. I would be like, that's crazy. You got to just let it go. And
Keep this to
move
yourself.
on. You got to keep this to yourself or they're going to keep stealing from you and you're going to be the victim. Just hold it in.
So-
but make sure you keep getting some.
So basically, she goes, tells the teacher, Miss Ostinsky at the time. And so she makes an announcement. She's like, who ate the Scooby snacks? And then,
So stressful.
and I'm just like looking around like,
you better
you
fess
guys-
up, whoever
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
looking around like, you guys are crazy. And then like, dirt bags. And I look over at Caesar, and Caesar's like,
He's stressing.
stressing, brother.
Oh, shit. He's about to break. He can't
Brother,
handle that pressure.
I'm like, dog.
You keep your mouth shut.
I'm looking. I'm like, we're in the clear.
Yeah.
Right?
We're good to go.
Now we're lining up to leave. Right? The school day's about to be done. And
Home free.
Exactly. And then she makes another announcement. She's like, I cannot believe someone in this classroom stole Scooby snacks and didn't fess up for it. You'll have to live with that. Yada, yada, yada.
Fuck.
And I'm just like, I'm at the front of the line because I'm Anderson. I'm just like looking. I'm ready
About
to
to
go
be ready to
home.
live with that. Belly full of Scooby snack. Let's go.
Brother. And then Caesar raises his hand and then tells the whole story. And I'm like, dog.
Oh.
So then, I get the whole, she's like, I cannot believe you didn't say anything. You even told her to go tell the teacher.
Deny.
Whatever.
You even told her. That's the funniest
Yeah.
part. You
And
should
then
definitely
I'm like,
tell them.
fucking Caesar, god damn it. And she's like, when your mom picks you up, you have to bring her to me. And I'm like, okay. And then so we go out to meet our parents. I see my mom. I walk right to my mom. I grab her hand and we start walking away. So I was like,
Go.
let's go. And then she's like, how's your day? And I don't even think I was breathing. I think I was like, let's go, let's walk. And then we get almost to the car, and then this other mom is running down, like, April, wait, running. I'm like, let's go. And then
Start the car.
she's like, Miss Ostinsky wants to talk to you. And then my mom immediately knew. She like looked at me like, what did you do? And I was like, it was loud. I couldn't hear. I couldn't talk to you, whatever. And then got in trouble for that. Fuck. Yeah. Well, all over some Scooby snacks.
Caesar. Do you still in touch with that fucking rat?
I'm sure on Instagram.
I'm sure he's a nice person.
No.
Don't commit any crimes with Caesar, huh?
I actually think Elena might have passed away.
Really?
Lack of
Yeah.
Scooby snacks.
Wow.
No. I think
That's not
I
sensitive.
think a drunk driver hit her in college.
Oh, fuck.
Sucks. Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah, sad. What did
R.I.P.
so? What was your stealing story?
Snitching story.
A snitching, yeah.
So we're on a school bus going back from some field trip. How old was I? Like in grade, I don't know, 4 or something. And my friend is eating, or I'm eating. Someone has an apple, and they're done with the apple. And it's like a school bus. We're near the back, so it's like 2 kids per thing. I'm in like the aisle seat. And some kid goes like, imagine you threw the apple out the window. That would be crazy. And everyone's like, whoa, that would be so crazy. And I'm like, well, that's in my head. I'm like, that's not such a big deal. So I fucking grab it, chuck it. And everyone's like, whoa. And I was like, I'm so cool right now. I'm fucking on top of the world.
The hit of dopamine.
Such a rush. Not good situation. Immediately after, I hear like a boom. It hits a car.
On the other side?
Right outside, I chuck it, and a car goes, boom, fucking bounces off the windshield, like explodes, you know, apple all over the fucking windshield. Guy is so pissed. I'm like, just drive away, bro. Just fucking drive away. He's honking. He's fucking screaming out the window, crazy shit. All of us are like, oh my God. In my head, I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. So it's fucking this kid, Brad Solomon, this fucking piece of shit, Brad Solomon, bro. Me and then like 2 other kids, a bunch of other kids. Fucking, they're laughing. They're having a great time because it's hilarious. I'm sweating here. I know this shit's about to go down. The car cuts in front of the bus. The bus is like, the bus driver's like, Jesus Christ, I gotta pull over. Guy gets out with the apple. Oh, I'm like, what? I see the apple. I'm like, oh no, this is getting worse by the minute.
The evidence
is returned to me. Shit. I'm fucking sweating. Everyone's laughing, and then it goes quiet. Fucking the guy's yelling, he's yelling, and the teacher's like, oh, and the bus driver's like, oh. Teacher takes the apple.
Do they not speak English?
No, just words, just sounds. Communicating so fast, so efficiently. Fuck. And so, fucking teacher comes, faces all the kids, holds the apple, and she's like, walking down the aisle. Who did it? Who threw the apple? Like, it was terrifying. She comes up to me, to like our section, and she's like, who threw the apple? In my head, I'm like, no one say a fucking word. What are they going to do? Everyone shut up. We're going to get through this together, right? This motherfucker right next to me, and I'm pretty sure it was his apple. Like, I did him a favor. Get rid of his trash for him. Like a fucking good friend. This guy said something like, you gonna... like something like,
you're gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me say it.
You're gonna. And that's all it took. The teacher grabs my arm. I'm like, you piece of shit. Fucking takes me. I don't know. I got in trouble or some shit, but that was he snitched. Fucking rat. Could have gone down with the ship altogether.
Did it like destroy the guy's windshield, or it was just like?
I didn't see.
Probably made it dirty.
Probably just exploded on it. Like,
how did he?
I know. How did he? I heard
apple?
It. Like, I saw apple juice go flying up. I'm like, whoa, shit, that's not good. But yeah, it came back with an apple core. How did he even get it? Like, that's like, he must have stopped. Maybe it like rolled down the windshield, you know?
He like stayed like,
yeah, and he like
or
reached out. And
wow, that's insane.
Nuts.
Just want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, Massive Supplements and Violent Hippie. Use code simplemen, all caps, for 15% off both of those companies. Massive Supplements, trademarked Smash and Greens, Smash and Reds, very nutrient-dense foods. I personally use their creatine and BCAAs during my workout and sometimes even before the workout. For Violent Hippie, they have soaps, USDA CBD oils, T-shirts, rash guards, you name it, owned by former Navy SEAL Mitch Aguiar. Use simplemen to get 15% off.
Guys, Violent Hippie, Massive Supplements, get the Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, all the vitamins, nutrients you need to get that body that you want.
Nicky Rod style.
What's up, y'all? It's Damien Anderson and Nicky Rod from the Simplemen Podcast. We're here to let you know that our merch is live. You guys want some t-shirts, some fancy cups, support the Simplemen Podcast, and get our merch. Link in bio. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Nicky Rod. If you're looking to support the Simple Man podcast and myself, please check out carnejerky.com, CarneJerky.
Anaconda Fightwear sent us some braces. I actually used it before. That's how I found out about the company first, was when I tore my meniscus going against Gabe Souza. All the other knee braces would slide, and I fucking hated it. This one has like 2 straps, so you put the knee brace on, and there's padding.
I constantly use a knee brace. Like, I don't train without a knee brace on my left knee now, so I'm definitely going to try these out. Oh, shout out to Anaconda Fightwear. Yeah, fuck that guy. Don't trust him with anything.
Wow.
Yeah. Trials.
Brad Solomon. Trials and tribulations.
Oh, I was about to say that. Damn, beat me to it. All right, so a lot of B team guys competed.
About 15.
15.
Yeah, lots of B team guys.
The result is kind of funny.
Silver.
3 silver medals. Like, come on, that's fucking comical.
That is pretty funny. Could be funnier if it was 4.
Could be funnier if it was a 4 or
But it wasn't.
Maybe 1 gold.
Yeah.
People were commenting. They posted the video of our trials breakdown. People were commenting, asking where Nick Mattia was because they saw him all signed up and stuff.
A lot of people were asking about
Yeah.
Mattia. Yeah.
And people were replying to the people asking like where he was or whatever, saying he lost.
Oh,
He didn't get to compete.
Yeah.
He was injured.
He got hurt.
So.
He got hurt literally like a week before training.
Yeah.
It was you two, right?
Definitely.
You two training.
It was with me, yes.
But it wasn't.
I'm
I mean,
very
was it your
frustrated.
fault? You want
I think he was overtraining.
I think, it was
I
just
think
a
so. He was
freak
scrapping.
accident,
He was
yeah.
scrapping like a lot.
We were
But,
pumped
like,
to see
for
him go compete, but
It-
no, he didn't lose. He just didn't compete. Just
Yeah.
for,
He was
for
lifting,
the record.
training like 3 times a day. Two
And all his
times a day.
rounds are hard as fuck. He
Yeah.
doesn't like.
The actual injury
Crazy.
didn't even look like. I could barely see what happened. I was like, really? That's what
Yeah.
happened. It was
Yeah.
super weird.
It's
He just
fucking
got
weird.
like you were on his back. He like went to stand up and
He was standing up. I had a rear
Body
body
triangle.
triangle, and he does this thing where he like shifts and it works so fucking well. But he like shifts me,
Hula hoops you
so it,
around,
like pretty
kinda.
much So
Yeah.
it like misaligns the back control, fucks it up, makes it really hard for the top guy to maintain back control. And he just did it, and it like his
Something
I don't know,
gave in
something
there, yeah.
gave, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I don't even think he knows what it is. He might have an idea by now, but I haven't talked to him.
dude, he would have done super
He would
well.
have been really, really good. Yeah. Fuck, it's so frustrating. I feel
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
It was a mix between like I think overtraining, heavy weight cut, and
Weight cut definitely doesn't help.
Yeah, he ballooned up to like nearly 200 pounds.
And
Did he?
he looked exactly the same.
And he looked
Still shredded.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
guy's genetics is
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
he was cutting at 66.
No,
77?
77.
He's cutting to 44.
Nice.
He's cutting to 85 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think he said he's going to move up to.
88.
It makes sense. Why not?
Honestly, like 88's probably a better division for him anyway.
I think so. Yeah, you got it.
For sure.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, we scrap every day.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys
It's
scrap every
very,
day.
very high level.
good. And also, like, I do think the 77. I don't. You would have a better shot. It's like or better idea, but it's like the 77 guys are just as technical, if not even more technical than the 88 guys.
I think so.
And like
Yeah.
his style, because there's a little bit more leg locks in 77 than there
I
is
agree.
88. So it's like stylistically, it would benefit Mattia to go up to 88 probably.
Yeah, it's the skill wise probably like 66. Then all the others like way down here in
Yeah,
terms
66
of like
by the highest,
technique. Yeah, 66 for sure. Toughest, deepest. Yeah.
Fucking shitty weekend for me.
So okay, where do you start here? Like who?
Start
You know,
Damien.
I'll start with me.
All right.
So fucking whatever. I fucking make it to day 2.
first matches were pretty.
The first match I knee barred the guy. Second match I took the guy's back. He had like no shirt on, so it's like when I was going for the strangle, like his shoulders would misalign a little bit, so like I had to throw in another control arm, so I couldn't get the finish. But I was on his back for like 2 minutes or maybe
Yeah.
2.5 minutes, whatever.
2-3
minutes. It was one of Jason Rao's guys actually. Yeah, from Vanguard. So I was actually like, dude, is this a guy that, I haven't heard of, but it's gonna be like really good or something? I had no idea what to expect, but took his back. And then day 2 happens. I heel hook the guy, And then next match, I fight random 10th planet dude, and fuck up, bro. I what was going on? I decided to wrestle with him. I honestly probably should have played guard with this guy, but was wrestling, hand fighting a little bit, and getting to some good positions. No one scored, or I couldn't solidify a score, so it goes to overtime, and then so now I start just picking up the pace a little bit. So I get like a good foot sweep. I get to a guillotine. I try to sit back on the guillotine, but we end up rolling. Like he rolls over, so we're back into a front head situation, and I didn't want to stay on the guillotine because I tried a guillotine in regulation and I couldn't get it. So I was like, all right, I'll switch to Kimura. I get the Kimura. I sit through. So we're rolling. I have it behind his back. He's like trying to grab with a secondary arm.
I saw he put his hands like behind his back.
He tried to like grab it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to fucking finish this. So we do like 1 or 2 rolls, and then I end up in a Yoko. So instead of keeping the Kimura, I switched to like a one arm, and I was going to go like belly down to start getting the Yoko, but he ends up like bridging up on top, and I was like, in like the heat of the moment, I didn't know if that was going to be a score, like if I could concede bottom position. So like I end up just entering the legs and using that to get like to end up on top basically, but I'm behind him, and then end up like rolling out, whatever, end up on top of him. Now with like 30 seconds left, I end up in a rear body lock, and I am kind of like, I really should have subbed this guy. So then I just kind of rushed it. I was like, fuck this, I need to get to his back. So I sit him in between my legs, and then he starts going to turtle. So I throw one hook in.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I have like one hook. I have a far like control arm. So near hook, far control arm. And then my left hand, my free hand, instead of going double unders, I'm posting on his wrist. So I have one arm post exactly, and I have a far control arm. And then literally 30 seconds left. I end up, he shucks me off. I end up fucking falling off. And then he throws 2 hooks in, and I fucking lose, bro. And what sucks is that like
you would have got the decision.
I would have got the decision. There wouldn't be any points, but I mean, dude, the whole thing is fucking super shitty, super heartbreaking for me. The biggest thing that makes me upset is that there's 2 things that really made this loss so much more than other. Obviously, you always want to win, but it's like I felt like this was my last ADCC Trials opportunity, because it's like Trials going to happen in 2 years. I'm going to be like, deeper in my MMA career. If I do win Trials, I mean, I have to take time off of MMA to try to, make a statement in ADCC. The whole thing was like, it really fucking upset me, but it is what it is.
You think it like added more kind of unnecessary pressure that you like thought of it as, oh, this is the last one? Like,
I mean, who knows? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I definitely was thinking, I was like, this is my last shot. I gotta fucking, punch my ticket. I came like close. This is my second ADCC trial. So the first one took third, and then second one ended up fucking losing in round of 16. Jordan Holy ended up leg locking him in like 2 minutes, and I was like, I should have just fucking pulled guard and just kept hunting legs, I guess. But that's what it is. But the other guys did super well, so not such a bad story. So I guess we'll talk about the other guys, and then we'll have you finish. So then
let's go like all the 66, 77, 88.
Okay.
So Roman almost beat AJ.
Dude,
that was
a
fantastic,
crazy,
match. Bro. He was a dog in that one.
How did AJ score 2? Because it cuts out.
He scored 2, I think, because I think he ended up on top. Like Roman, I forget, but I think Roman went for a takedown, and then he ended up on bottom. Like AJ, I think, grabbed the Kimura and like kind of switched it. So Roman ended up on bottom.
Roman shot Kimura, AJ Kimura him over and ended up on top.
Something along those lines.
Okay.
And then ended up either on top or taking his back. Something scoring. It was just like 2 points or maybe 3 points, whatever it is. And then towards the end of the match, Roman took AJ's back, but it was like a similar situation with the body triangle is misaligned.
Yeah. And he had one hand posted and one hand on the knee, so it was like hard to.
You know what makes me think about that too is like, if I'm not trying to just talk about me, but like, what if I grabbed that long hook and just brought it across my hips, like giving him a body triangle? But like,
yeah, for sure.
Because it's only fucking 30 seconds. I just have to hold on. But
for a guy to hold your back for an entire 3 seconds, it like 3 is not a big number, but it's a long time, you have a lot of room to, like, a little misalignment within 3 seconds is very doable, but you're close to being scored on. So it's
Yeah.
like, shit, like maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
risky
yeah.
too.
So he ended up losing to AJ. Did
Yeah.
super well,
Yeah.
super good performance.
J-Dog.
J-Dog ended up fighting. He did well. He won maybe 2 matches. He made it to day 2. Made it to day 2.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
So he won his 2 matches, and then the 3rd match to make it to day 2, he fought a guy from the MMA lab who's Ezra Elliott, who I actually know. I don't
Guy with
know
the
him
beard?
personally. I don't know what he maybe he has a beard. I don't really know what he looks like, but I know the name. And he's a good wrestler from the MMA lab. Trains with Sean O'Malley and Bryce Meredith. Those guys, good wrestler. he submitted Dorian actually at an Open in ADCC.
Oh,
Open.
shit.
Yeah, and
Wow.
and did well wrestling with him. So
Yeah, yeah.
I guess it was like a wrestling match. I didn't get to see the match, but maybe you guys can talk about what happened in that match with
This
J
makes
Dog.
me too emotional. You could talk about.
Your Pookie Bear.
Yeah, I mean, it
Jay's crying.
was a wrestling match. There was a situation towards the situation that lost J Dog the match was J Dog was like on the guy's back, right, with like one boot in, and then the guy's like quad pod shucks him off, and J Dog kind of lands an open guard, turtles to avoid scoring, and then guy gets boots in, but he turtled and he just like tried to ball up instead of turtling and standing up right away.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what I told him. I was like, listen, like, you made the right decision by going turtle to avoid points, but you should have, as second you hit the ground, pop right back up, make it difficult for them to chase you. You know what I mean? You're best on your feet. Let's get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had great wrestling with the guy. He was like hitting ducks and whatnot, and he looked good out there.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
all the guys performed super well, to be honest.
Who else in 66?
That was it for 66. I think it was only us 3 in 66.
really.
Yeah,
Kieran 77.
Kieran in 77. Kieran made it to day 2 and then fought maybe a Gracie Baja black belt. He had the guy in outside Ashi actually,
Yeah.
and then his outside leg got attacked.
Which is crazy because the guy had no like control over the leg or anything.
I
Just,
replayed it a bunch of times. I don't get it. Like, I don't.
yeah.
Yeah, I really think like so it's like, yeah, he had him in outside Ashi here and like this leg got attacked. I really think like he could like kind of slip because there's nothing really pushing
Yeah,
this knee
it's
inwards.
very free. Like you're not.
Yeah, but
know.
also I also think like, the hip can stay pinned. So maybe if he transitioned to 50-50, now he can kind of free his hip a little bit if the pressure's on, but
Yeah.
his leg, like it came on pretty quick, like his foot.
He was
his foot got
limping
messed
after,
up.
right?
Yeah, it was a pretty rough one.
Bad.
77. Who else in 77?
Peo.
Oh,
Peo. Oh, dude. Peo had Harrison Wood.
That's a tough
the
first
match.
fucking match, right?
Yeah.
Also, Harrison's. I don't know. Has he done opens? Has he he's probably going to be low seed, right?
I have no idea, but he's pretty good, man. And he's big for 77.
Bro, he's huge for 77.
Yeah, so I think he ended up passing Pio's guard.
Yeah.
In like one of the final minutes, and then scored on Pio. One thing I wonder too is like, so Pio got a bye, and he's gonna be a higher seed than Harrison. Harrison had a match. Do you think that plays into, like, if you had a match prior, and now you're fighting somebody that didn't have a match? Sometimes I feel like that the advantage is with the person that had the match already. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. For
It's
sure.
like you kind of had like your
I
lungs
think
blown out a little bit. You're good and warm
the
now.
bye only helps at the end of the day. You have like
Yeah.
one less the very end when everyone's warmed up, but like you had 4 matches and the other guy had 5. Like
Yeah.
and then it's pretty even. It's just like you expended a little less energy.
Yeah.
Maybe
The first
you know?
that first match definitely can play a part because like he got his body warm like super. He's redlining a little bit. Got that second wind.
if it's a absolute war and the guy doesn't have too much time to rest, then maybe it's better for you with a bye. But
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
a lot of time in between
opening
the
matches are rarely like crazy wars. If you
Yeah, usually not. And then so Pio, Kieran. Do we have other guys in
yeah,
77?
for sure is other guys.
Probably just forgetting. Now 88. Chris Wojcik, fucking what a
Oh,
dog,
shit,
man.
yeah.
Bro, he's like I think it's his
Dude.
88 debut. Made top 4, I
really?
think he did.
Yeah.
He's an intelligent grappler.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so he's super difficult to score on in turtle
Yeah.
position, like because he is a wrestler. He used to wrestle before, but it's not like you don't look at Chris and say like, oh, this is going to be one of the toughest wrestlers in the bracket. But that man will shoot.
He's a dog, bro.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Just
He doesn't
keep
care.
fighting, yeah.
He doesn't care if he's in like a front head or bad situations. He's fucking finagling his way out.
He's
Like,
comfortable. In
yeah,
those
yeah,
bad spots,
super
yeah.
good, super good, super.
Yeah, he
fucking
was
tough,
super
man.
offensive against who's the big guy? Ryan Aiken. Yeah.
Bro, he beat Ryan Aiken.
No way. How'd he beat him?
Yeah.
But he by decision in overtime, but he was like all offense the
Sick.
entire
Bro, yeah,
match.
in overtime.
That's a
that
good
man-
win for him, man.
He might have shot like 4 times.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
in overtime, and Ryan didn't shoot once. Ryan was getting gassed, and then like
Sick.
he would shoot, hold on to the single, would end up in like a front head, like pop out, then reshoot. It was like
Sick.
It was a sick match, man. Yeah,
Man, good for him.
Kudos to Chris, because he fucking super intelligent grappler.
Wojcik.
Yeah, Chris Wojcik. We had
He's had a few shots at trials now, right?
he's done it a few times.
He
yeah.
So he finished what, 4th?
4th, I think.
Who he went against Elder? I'm guessing
Elder. He ended up losing to Elder.
by points or
Oh, so well then that's 5th if Elder.
Elder got 3rd.
Elder
no?
got 3rd.
Oh, that okay.
That
never
was
mind.
for semis. Oh, I ended up fighting Jay. Jay won a decision. Or-
Judge's decision. Yeah.
Judge's decision. Yeah, scrap. It's tough because you guys know each other's games so well. You guys train a bunch, and we're always watching each other.
Yeah.
So that was a even battle, but Jay ended up winning the decision, and then he ended up losing to Elder for the 3rd place match, but took 4th still for his 88 debut. Man, it's fucking sick. And then obviously we had Jay. So Jay, give us your
Brings us
rundown.
to Jay.
Speaking of the warming up thing, so my first day I had 2 matches. I had some other guy with mother's milk in like 20 seconds, and I was like,
Match is
that
gone.
I was like sick, but I didn't get to warm up. Like I got obviously I warmed up like,
yeah.
myself, but like that first match warm
get
up,
your
yeah,
lungs going,
Didn't
yeah.
really get that, so I was like kind of concerned going into the next match. But then I just got another smother, and then that was it for day 2.
That proves you wrong, right?
What?
So
What did he say?
A few days before the tournament, I was hitting mother's milks and stuff, and Nicky Rod's like, "Dude, that would never work. You have to focus on things that are gonna work." And I was like, "Okay, okay,
Watch.
They smothered guy. He's like, I told you it worked.
I wish the camera was on. I wish I could find
What do
the
you
fucking
mean?
match. You can't find my first match.
Really?
I can't.
I
find
thought the
it.
guy today was saying it's some other angle is out there.
I don't fucking know.
What
I
guy
like
today?
Flow
Guy
Grappling
at
posted
BT.
it, so like they have their personal cameras,
like
but
side
I want to see it from the fucking like the Flow Grappling like
Stream.
stream. Yeah, I want to see that.
It's
angle.
not there.
I can't find it.
I couldn't find it. I looked
Yeah.
when the day was going on. I'm like, what happened to Jay? Said, Jay, you can have one match. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. So continue.
Yeah, 2 smothers first day, second day. I had some guy from Team Lloyd Irvin.
Oh yeah, trains with Dorsey, Elijah Dorsey.
Yeah,
You know
good
his
guy,
name?
Scrappy. No, I don't know his name.
I didn't get to watch that match, but I remember people were saying, like, I remember Will Tackett was like, this guy's like a scrapper. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
fun match.
Yeah,
So how did that match go?
I think he took his back, didn't he?
I took his back, but I didn't get hooks. I passed his guard.
Okay, that's how you scored.
That's how. No, I took him down. That's how I scored, I believe. But it went to. Did it go to overtime?
No, I think he scored in regulation.
I think I scored in regulation. But yeah, like I couldn't pass his guard. It was hard to take him down. He was getting to my legs from standing. Like he would get a single leg. I did like the fucking handstand thing to get out.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Actually, I did see part of that.
yeah.
Actually, you had some good ankle picks off of the single legs.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That
I
was
was
sick.
hitting,
Yeah.
I hit like 1 or 2 ankle picks off of the old like whizzer. I
Whizzer
guess.
single
Yeah.
situation. Yeah.
Yep. So good stuff. But also I wasn't like very present. Like I was like thinking about other things when I should have been fucking, which is hard to do sometimes. But once I got that out of the way, that first match out of the way, it was pretty much smooth sailing from there. Yeah.
Javier Barter, is that his name, or Mike Duet?
I feel like it was something with a C. Like his last
Chris
name.
Wojcik.
No. Like Cal something maybe.
Anyways,
shit. Yeah.
was he able to get offensive movements on you going? Like
He was getting
put
to my leg.
couldn't get hips to the ground though?
No,
No, he didn't put you down.
no,
Nice,
he didn't put
nice.
me down. And if he did, I was right back up.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember much. And then after that, I fought some guy from the planet.
Rear naked choke.
Yeah, Rennie choke got him tired, and then the minute points was ready to go, like fucking on cue. I passed his guard, immediately
Nice.
took his back,
Sick.
quick strangle. And then I fought like a thick fucking Brazilian guy.
Yeah.
This guy was
I don't think he's Brazilian, but okay.
sick. I don't
dark-skinned
know.
dude or whatever.
Dark skinned guy. He looked. I don't know. I don't
Look
know.
fucking big.
He was wide.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
wide. Boy. Yeah. That was a dogfight. That was my most exhausting match.
Did that go to
of the
overtime or
weekend.
no? Just
I think
regulation.
it went to overtime. Yeah, it went to overtime because it was 0-0 and
This guy?
yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
big Brazilian.
Oh, yeah.
Is he Brazilian or
What's his last name?
I don't know. He looked Brazilian.
It's not a-
Javier Barter. It could be like Hispanic or something. I don't know.
Regardless.
But anyways,
Yeah.
Scrappy guy. From the moment regulation ended, I was wiping blood off of my face, and I'm like kneeling, I'm wiping blood off my face, and his coach is like, "Look at him, he's tired. You got this."
Oh, that's
I'm
going
like-
to piss you off.
I'll show you who's fucking tired. And
I can't even spell tired.
and then I ended up taking him down, taking his back. He was really scrappy. Like it was hard to. I got him to turtle so many times, but it was hard to like solidify points. You know, getting hooks in and stuff. But at the end of the match, I'm walking back to the center, and this is the.
yeah.
I'm like, who's
buddy.
who's tired now?
Sick.
Who's tired now?
Yeah, buddy.
This is when the coach is screaming.
He's tired. Look at him. Tired.
He's tired. You get that? Jay with the fucking mop on his head, bro.
So funny.
I was in fact not tired.
was in fact not tired.
Yeah. And then, and then I fought Chris after that. That just ended up in a judge's decision. That match just played out pretty much how our
Rounds
rounds
go.
go when we're like fucking taking shit seriously.
Like you're both doing your A game.
yeah,
yeah.
pretty
Like
much.
he's doing like a lot of false sweep entrances.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just staying out of legs and
Yeah.
trying to pass.
Yep. He's so hard to score on. Like you guys mentioned, it's just like a back and forth pretty much.
Yeah, probably have to do turtle rounds with him because that's actually like we were talking. I mean, we only did a few turtle rounds like a couple days before I had to
Yeah.
leave, and it's like I really wish I was just doing more fucking
It's
attacking
turtle, man. That's for
Such a-
ADCC. It's like
Bro, I do them all year long.
Yeah, I gotta fucking do way more of them.
they're
Mount Turtle, leg lock round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crucial.
Yeah.
So then you beat Chris. Then
I beat Chris, and then I ended up going to the finals against.
that was okay. So that's the
Yeah, that was
That was
semis.
Took you to the
semis,
finals,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And then I went to the finals against William Tackett. I used JoJo's like
4-point
escape, yeah, and it worked. And I was like, oh shit, that worked. Shit. But in hindsight, I shouldn't have accepted going to standing rear body lock. Like I should have just fought it. I don't know why I didn't like. Obviously, Tackett's very good. He was a lot stronger than I expected, but it wasn't like absurdly strong. And then also he's like a lot quicker than I expected as well. And I didn't really get a good gauge at our last match because I was like,
You were
I
hurt.
was I didn't really get to stand. He just immediately sat me to my butt, and I was like, I'm stuck here.
my foot hurts.
Yes. And then back to previous match. I like swept him, I guess, and then he starts turning to I guess go turtle. While I was on top, like north south, and then I opted instead of circling to go like to the back,
Behind him.
I go the opposite way, and I try to like like knee slicing, and then he was able to like get frames in, and then I was standing versus supine, and it was just me trying to pass, and then I think he entangled legs and somehow ended up putting me down, and
I think he put you down with the reverse close guard. Like he went from like you're on top, he's on bottom, and he like almost inverted and shot legs to reverse close guard.
I don't remember, but he got to
like
reverse close guard and then fucking popped my foot 2-3 times.
Two tree.
Yeah, 2-3 pops.
Reverse
That's pretty
close
much
guard,
it.
man.
Reverse
Train
close
with
guard,
Owen.
yeah. I thought I was good because I trained with Owen, but he's a lot smaller than me, so it's hard to gauge if I'm
Yeah.
like
You need more time with him
competent.
also, I think. Like,
for sure.
Yeah, he was only here for a little bit.
For sure, yeah.
but
And none of us really play reverse close.
I was gonna
guard.
say it's gonna be hard to like that's you got to do like positional rounds for that, like start and reverse.
there's not a lot of guys. Yeah, you have to
play
do
it.
situation, and none
Yeah,
of us are like,
pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll do reverse guard situation. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
sit in my
fucking-
lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
Still sick performance, and then
Tack it, bros. That's
Yeah,
fucking
that's awesome.
So
That's
awesome, man.
we should get them on the podcast because
That'd
they're
be
right
cool.
in Austin.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Yeah,
they fucking killed it, man.
so
Yeah.
cool.
They're such good competitors,
Andrew tore through that division.
Yep. Yeah.
Holy shit.
dude. He
Dog.
put it on
He worked
Varela
Taza.
too.
Dog.
Yeah,
Put it
yeah,
on
Taza.
Varela. Yeah, he's a
Varela,
dog.
Fucking so sick, man.
Dude, what's crazy is I watched like the highlights of one of Andrew's matches, and don't get me wrong, like, he tore through the division, but there was one dude,
bald guy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like the bald guy was like still like putting up a really good fight. Like was getting Andrew in bad positions too. Andrew's fucking scrapping out of it. There was like a good back and forth, and then but Tackett just keeps going, and wins
Yeah.
the scramble. But it was like
I think
I don't know his
he
name.
kind of just fucks around. I think
I think it's probably
he's very like open to risking shit. Like
Yeah.
it looked almost to me like he gave the guy his back so he could hit that cartwheel counter like that.
yeah, it was crazy.
so
It was sick. It
Yeah.
was sick. Yeah.
But no, that guy looked tough. Like that guy made 77. That the guy
Bald
Andrew,
dude.
the bald guy. That was
Yeah.
a big fucking 77 dude.
Big
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
He was like initially kind of like almost manhandling Andrew, but
bit, yeah.
Andrew was fucking just scrapping
scrapping
bro.
away, dude.
Scrapping,
Yeah.
man. And then like the bigger guys that cut to that weight, they can't keep up with
Yeah.
scrambles like that.
like, slow down there, young whippersnapper.
Yeah, he was fucking killing it. Then subbed
Fucking
a bunch of people.
Corbays, man, bros.
Oh,
it's so
wow.
cool seeing that shit.
Yeah, both of them are fucking killing it.
Yeah, they have to face each other.
Face each other in semis. Yeah,
in semis,
How
yeah.
how old are the Tackett brothers?
they're pretty young. Will, I
Isn't
think,
Will like my age, or no?
older than you. I think he might be either 23 or 24. And then
Jesus.
Tackett is like 21. Oh, or sorry, Andrew is
Andrew.
like 21.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't-
pretty,
really?
pretty sure.
I thought they were like further apart. I don't know. Am I
well,
wrong?
I think like 3 years.
Oh,
Sounds about right.
crazy.
I don't know.
You guys see? It's kind of off topic, but like Jay Flo, you know who I'm talking? What's
Yeah,
his-
J-Flow, yeah.
Yeah, he was in Austin recently.
Taught a seminar. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kieran went to it.
Yeah, Kieran went to it. Do you guys know who that is?
Yeah.
Who? Dude, I want to train with that guy. Looks like
He
it would be
looks so
so
fun.
fucking cool to train with.
Yeah, everyone that trains with him says like they feel like you feel like you're on ice skates when you're standing with him. Like I would like to feel that. I would like to feel.
I'd like to be on ice skates. Yeah. So that's 88.
Oh,
90
99.
minus 99.
is Adam.
Bradley did so well. Holy shit,
Bro,
man.
all right,
finals
do you
was
think,
crazy,
Do you
bro.
think that was a sweep? I
I
don't think so.
think that was I could see how his shoulder was up, but like I think even with that, it's a sweep.
It
I
looks
think
like-
the guys. It's not a pass, but it's a sweep. Like
it should 100% be a sweep. Is the
I
thing.
think
like,
it's a sweep,
because
yeah.
Like I don't see
Your
how
hips
it
are down.
couldn't be a sweep.
that's what I'm saying.
they're gonna say the shoulders are not down.
But
Like,
the thing
it's
is,
not
like, all right,
a-
what if he's just playing seated guard?
Exactly.
Like,
Like
it
if
should
you're,
be-
I think it's if your shorts are on the mat and the other guy's shorts are not, then that should be the determining factor. Like it's your hips and
So if
his
you have
hips are
baggy
up.
shorts, you're fucked.
Okay, shorts around the
Like
buttocks.
his butt was
His
on the
ass
mat.
was on the mat, yeah,
and he
I think.
tried he tried to turn away, and then he tried almost like a little like Sumigashi switch type of thing. So he was, I don't know. To me, it was
Yeah.
a clear cut sweep.
But fucking regardless, sick fucking performance.
Yeah, great performance.
And Yeah.
And then
Perfect.
He beat Calbone.
How did he beat
he
him?
did. Oh, Kyle pulled
Pulled guard, yeah.
guard by accident.
By accident? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
-1. Well, I think he's just not that smart of a competitor.
Yeah,
he
he-
probably too scared to wrestle, so he's like, I'd rather get a
He
-1.
But it was.
like because so what had happened was Adam was on top. I think Adam fell back on a leg entanglement, like on an ashi, tried to go for like an Achilles lock. Kyle came up on
Yeah.
top to defend, and there was like 3 seconds, and then Adam came to come up on top, and then Kyle just sat back, thinking that he could pull. And
Maybe he just wanted to get -1 instead of 2. So it's like you give him 1 point instead of 2 points. I don't know.
it was yeah, it was.
I don't know.
smart.
The
bad
thought
decision. Bad
process,
decision.
but-
And
Yeah,
then-
who would get a negative that far into the fucking
2 years ago,
stupid fucking dummy? Anyway,
2 years ago, he won heavyweight, right?
Because Big Dan pulled.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
now
wow.
he loses at
Did the same thing.
he's like, oh, Big Dan's doing well. I'm
199.
following his footsteps.
And
He was
then-
here. He came through B team.
Came
You
to
guys,
train. Yeah.
yeah.
And then Vince
Oh my God, Vince.
fighting Mike Perez.
Bro, Mike was running back the entire match.
Oh, I thought Vince
it was
won. I thought
pretty-
Vince was gonna. It was tight, but I thought like the Mike's. I love Mike. I know Mike. Like he's.
Yeah.
I fucking
known
love
him
the
for
guy.
years.
Yeah. But I thought they were gonna give it to Vince. I thought Mike's offenses were all off of Vince's offense.
They were.
Yeah.
Vince's doubles, Vince's shots, whatever the fuck. But it was like.
This guy didn't shoot at all. He just had Vince shoot.
Yeah.
Locked up front head and then ended up on bottom. So offense, defense, offense again.
Yeah, Vince was initiating, which is what they look for. I don't know, but
That's the rules.
still crazy. Mike's like super underweight and won.
That's crazy.
He walks around
Fucking-
175.
That's fucking wild.
That's crazy. I thought it was
Yeah.
bigger than that, but
I
still,
asked him how much he weighed. He's like, I weigh 175 right now.
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
I was like, why did you do this? He's like, well, all my other buddies were in the other divisions. This was the only like open one for Autos.
He's done that
And
so
it's,
many
like,
times. He did that in 2017.
Nuts.
Yeah, and won. That's
He
fucking-
goes,
think
I was like, how much do you weigh? He's like, I'm like 175 now, but for the big show, I'll probably get up to like, a good 210.
That's
I was like,
fucking crazy, right? That is absurd.
He's gonna get exhausted. He gets a 210.
Yeah, I don't know. He did well for as
Crazy.
big of a weight difference.
Yeah, it's
I wonder
crazy.
how he does it if he just stays at his weight, like his healthiest weight.
Probably better like that.
I'd assume so.
What would he be? He'd be
Oh, you're saying for the
88
big-
or
for the big-
For the
77?
big show, yeah.
Well, he probably should be a 77. He's 175.
Yeah. Aye,
But-
that's wild.
He'll probably do
dude,
better.
Vince fucking killed it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
So
good
sick.
knee bar and
That knee bar, that
semis.
shriek. Oh my God.
There's a shriek. Oh, his shriek.
There was a shriek?
His shriek. Yeah,
No,
I was
his-
like, oh god, the Vikings from Valhalla.
Oh, it shook the fucking atmosphere. Oh my God. It's terrifying. Fucking sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he did well, man.
Did super well.
Yeah, and like I think it just kind of proves to I don't know, Adam Bradley probably maybe already knew he was like at that level. I think it proves to like guys like Vince, guys like Roman who narrowly lost that they're up there, they're right there.
Not only did
Like-
Bradley score, but he also in overtime he was taking shots. Like it was
Yeah,
it's
dude.
more offensive in
think,
overtime.
what do you guys think? Oh, well, he got his
you're
guard-
saying for the decision?
Yeah, for the decision.
The thing is, I think that Bradley scored, and it should have been over. But based on the initiation, I do think that
Pixley.
it was a good decision. I
Oh,
don't think he
really?
got robbed for the decision. I think he got robbed because he should have gotten points.
Yeah.
But like Pixley did pass his guard and hold him in
he
north south
passed,
for like
in
2 minutes,
very early, yeah.
2-3 minutes, whatever. So it's like that's why I understand that.
That's fair.
Granted, in overtime he was initiating more, but still like through the entire.
Hey, look at the whole
entire
match, yeah,
Yeah,
just look at
yeah.
overtime.
I do understand that, like the decision part, but he should have been.
All right,
he should have
all right.
gotten some points. But I mean,
So,
yeah, sick.
yeah, does that pretty much wrap up trials? That's fucking
Pretty much wraps it up.
So what do you guys thinking like training going forward from here? What's the plan?
Recover.
Yeah, well, these guys have some matches coming up. I'm gonna be fighting MMA probably around the same time. You guys are gonna be scrapping in May. I'll also be scrapping in May.
What's going on in May? Oh, Fight Pass?
They have Fight Pass.
Ooh. Can you announce who you got?
No, not yet.
Secret.
Secret.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then also I'll be doing a lot of fucking turtle rounds. It's good for MMA anyway, but it's like
It's
God
probably
damn.
more important for MMA.
MMA. Yeah. Because the thing also is that like 4-point / turtle, they're kind of hand in hand, but it's like it is a mistake that I think I've been fucking up for a bit too long. It's like I had when I fought Andrew Tackett at the last West Coast trials, there were opportunities when I was attacking 4-point to score. I lost because I got Gabe Souza. Like I took Gabe Souza's back rear body lock, got his hands to the mat, ended up falling fucking over the top again.
Fell off, yeah.
Same shit, and now this shit. So it's like
You
it's
need like a
clear-
system. Like you get to a quad pod, staying rear body lock, and bring it down the quad pod, then bring it down to a knee, then bring it down to hip, then work to put boots in when they heist up.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
one goal at a time.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go from body lock to a full cemented 2 hooks, back take, and points.
At the highest level, bro, it's really hard to do.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right because that's exactly what happened. With Gabe
Skipping
Souza
steps will have you just lose the whole thing.
Yeah,
I was telling him this with his like body lock and his passing, like using that athleticism like is essentially skipping the steps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
So
cheater.
We're gonna work on
What
being more
athleticism
technical.
for body lock passing did I use?
Well, you're trying to muscle it with pass with when guys have an underhook.
like double
It's
unders.
like that works on some guys, but you want to do shit that works on absolutely everybody.
Like smother taps? Nah, I agree.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, it's a good learning lesson.
experience.
Learning lesson. Yeah. Also, the silver lining for me is that I'll focus on fucking MMA anyway. I'm focusing on MMA grappling. Focus on MMA. I'll get a few fights in. And then for the other guys, I think like it shows that like J-Dog, Roman, Adam, Wojcik, it's like they're right there.
Yeah.
And then obviously, J.
I think Roman's going to do really well in the future.
For sure.
Especially if he gets he competes a few more times in ADCC Opens, like bro, he can win trials.
He's a good competitor too.
I mean, he's a
no
great
fear,
competitor, yeah.
great gas tank.
Yep.
For sure.
Fucking, it's so fun training with this guy.
Yeah.
dude.
I did like
Yeah.
2 rounds back to back with him today. It's
yeah,
fucking good.
he's good. He's fun to
Yeah.
train with. What was I gonna fucking say? So yeah, I guess that's it for trial.
GTR.
GTR?
You're getting a
Strobe
GTR?
by.
Oh.
You don't know. It's like a FedEx.
I know
pickup truck or
exactly how it
something.
sounds.
Like that. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Who are all the invites out for?
Not
They're
all.
not
66 probably has more.
66. Who you guys?
99 has
who
more
do you
too.
guys think is getting invited in like 66, 77, or 66 and 88?
Keith probably going to get 66.
You think? Okay, Keith, because he medaled at all. Oh, wait.
He medal,
Oh, you
silver
medaled-
medal again.
Did he get how many silvers? Oh, silver twice now.
Not this year, but he's gotten a shit ton of silvers. He
got a
took 4th because you beat him in semis.
Oh yeah, that's true.
For East Coast, but
That's
he took
right.
silver this time.
Yep.
I would probably assume, I don't know this for a fact, but I would assume I think 66 is pretty light, to be honest. There's a lot of guys, like I think it's lighter. So
Lighter? What do you
Like
mean
there's
lighter?
more invites to give out.
Oh, I
so
see,
I
I
would,
see, I
I
see.
would think, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I think Dominic's probably going to get one.
Damagia. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's medaled. At
He just
won trials.
He just medaled once and then took 4th, but I would. He did get robbed actually by Gavin.
What?
He
What
took,
do you mean?
He took Gavin down and they didn't count it.
And then it went to overtime or something, or what?
I think he won. Gavin won a decision. I think.
Wow, I gotta rewatch that shit.
Yeah.
Took him down.
But-
You remember the exchange or?
So I don't remember exactly the exchange, but I saw that it was a tough one, but it did look like Dominic did take down Gavin and it didn't get scored.
Huh.
I don't know for sure, but like if that's the case, then that means
Was it when Gavin hit like the switch, kind of, and he came?
I forget the
Yeah.
exact exchange, but
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
and then
Who else?
I think
66.
Jay's gonna get an invite probably. Vince will probably get an invite. We don't know for a fact, but I would assume.
Yeah, they probably look at the North American trials a lot for that.
For sure. I mean, it's going to be the toughest
Yeah.
trials, especially West Coast trials too, is going to be like the toughest out of the North American ones. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, do you have any idea who might get an invite out there, or do you?
For 88, I'd
Yeah.
assume it would be me or Elder. Or is this guy doing the guy you just fought? Is he doing 88?
Roberto?
Jimenez?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
'Cause
Oh,
he
he's not
got
invited?
big.
He's not invited?
Is he?
I have no idea.
I remember.
wow.
I thought he would be
I thought he
Brazil.
medaled or something. He didn't medal. He finished fourth, maybe.
ADCC?
If he took
I don't
fourth.
think so.
At ADCC.
Really?
Am I wrong? I
I don't know.
I
If he
know.
did, then he's automatically invited.
Yeah.
No, he isn't, because he just after he fought you, I think he made a post like requesting to be invited.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I don't
Probably
think
bad
they like
time.
that.
Yeah.
What?
Probably bad timing.
Yeah, it's not good timing, but it's weird though. He didn't do any trials. So I mean, you
It
would
just feels like he deserves it because he won the IBJJF world champ. But Jay
That does make sense. I mean,
Not really.
He did it in the absolute.
the guy you just submitted on the UFC Fight Pass also won the IBJJF black belt.
Yeah,
world champion.
IBJJF doesn't matter. Actually,
Smoked him.
yeah, I changed my tune.
Smoked him.
Roberto, fuck. I mean, I don't know why I thought he at least did really well at last ADC. Like Cade heel hooked him, right?
I think it was round 1.
No. That was round 2 because didn't he fight Andy? I think it was
have
Andy
no idea.
versus Roberto. I think
so long ago.
I think.
Wow,
Yeah, I don't remember.
years ago.
Yeah.
Years
Two-
ago.
Two of them, eons ago.
Well, wrap this up.
Yeah. What else we
Yeah,
got?
guys.
Make sure you guys buy our merch.
Dude.
Check out Massive Supplements, Smashing Greens, Smashing
Yes,
Reds.
yes,
Get all
yes,
your
yes.
vitamins and whatnot that you
They're
need.
really fucking good. You guys still smashing your
Smashing
reds?
greens.
Smash
I
every
do
day.
more smashing greens, but occasionally I do smashing reds before training.
I'm more reds.
More reds
I'm a red
because
guy.
of the vasodilation.
Vasodilation. It's all about the vasodilation. The more vasodilated, the better. Anaconda Fightwear. Say goodbye to painful knees.
Thanks to everybody that supported and bought jerky at ADCC West Coast Trials. We absolutely sold out like 400 bags in 2 days.
sick.
So thanks for the
Congratulations.
support. We'll be back on sale online probably in a week or so. But so stay tuned.
Dude, anytime I go anywhere, people tell me they watch this podcast.
Yeah.
It brings
Dude, yeah, it's
joy to my heart. Like,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, actually,
Yeah.
for sure. There,
fucking
people
awesome.
will. Oh, just a side note, like people will tell me about things that we've talked about on the podcast. I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, you listen to that?
Wow, you
Fuck, I
should
gotta-
not listen to that. I should be careful of what I say.
We do have to be a little bit more careful about
Yeah.
what we say on this podcast.
It's fine.
But yeah, thanks for
All
watching
right.
the Simplemen podcast. If you guys watch to the end, make sure you leave a silver medal emoji. Is there a silver medal emoji?
Yeah. for
Yes.
sure. Unfortunately.
Silver medal emoji in the comments. If you guys enjoy the content that we make, please make sure that you buy our merch. And it helps keep the podcast going. And yeah, thanks. I'm Damien,
I'm Ethan.
Nicky Rod. J-Rod.
and you've been simplified.
See ya.
Bye.